Okay, so again, this is your girl Line, and I am doing my thoughts on the cover letter to make sure we're all on the same page. And no, you won't see my face because again, I have no teeth, and I curse, so I'll try not to. So anyway, in the discussions thread, I know it seems, I guess, like a lot, but there was one supposedly for every purpose, like to tell the purpose of the group. Then we ask questions, whatever. But I guess it just didn't turn out that way. Also, this was not like supposed to be a me thing. Before I started this, I asked a lot of people to help, and people said, yep, got your back, and I guess everybody just had drama. Anyway, I got my own drama, but somebody had to do it because I still believe in the whole point of it. So what we were supposed to do was initially start something for humanity. My best example I can give is that I was talking to the cable guy one day, and he was coming to the house for whatever reason. So I could not walk up and down the stairs well, but he's just looking at me and just did not get it. So I said, I'm sorry, today's a bad day. My arthritis is acting up and I have FMS. It's just not a good day. And he looked at me and like rolled his eyes and kept walking. So anyway, he had to come back because it was a whole lot of crap wrong. So when he came back, he told me I had to come down and look at something. I'm like, dude, it's just really hard. It will take me a while to come down. And so I said, well, I have MS and it's a bad day. He goes, oh, MS, I am so sorry. You know what? I can go ahead and talk to your son. I'll try to get this done. You make it down when you want. His entire attitude changed. And there was a campaign some years ago. This girl, Lisa, I have a link somewhere in here. I'll find it. Lisa's story. And she killed herself. She not only killed herself just because of the pain, but it was mostly because of lack of support and whatnot. And her story mirrors mine to like the T. And it's countless others who might not have the courage or the sense not to take their own life, but are just, what kind of life if you think about that every day? So my thing was, we know about FMS or FM, whatever we're going to call it, but then people see the commercials, like people now on Facebook, they're like, oh, don't you try Lyrica, aren't you better? Even I had a doctor who goes, oh, we'll just put you on Lyrica and you'll just be fine. I'm like, I've been this way all my life for as long as I can remember. I've missed countless days of school, but now you tell me I take a miracle drug and everything's better, and people believe this dumb crap, or because you say then you have MS, it's just so different. Got a friend who has lupus, and I had shingles twice, and I'm trying to explain to people this was the closest that I could just think of. It was worse than childbirth. That made me think about dying in a long time. And it's like, oh, well, whatever. Now she gets shingles and the world comes to an end. It's like, oh my God, and it was so painful and you couldn't believe. No, yes, I can believe, because it's the same shit I've been complaining about for months, since April, as a matter of fact. Same thing to another girlfriend who I thought was such a close friend to me. I've been crying about shingles. It's the worst thing. Didn't know what to do. Blah, 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 blah. And, oh, when she gets it, she actually posts, has anybody ever had shingles? I just cried. Now I've been complaining about this for how long? Reaching out to you as a friend just for some support. I don't know what to do. But it's like, did you not hear me all this time? But, it's like, oh, well, you just have FMS, so it doesn't matter. You get something every day. And the killing part is she has FMS too. So, people just treat you like crap when you have it. My new doctor actually changed doctors. And I called her because I had shingles, another shingles outbreak. I also have Crohn's, which is why I'm losing my voice right now. And I was having a flare, FMS flare. I'm talking, I could barely move. I called her because I couldn't even go to her office. I couldn't even stop going to the bathroom long enough to do anything. She didn't even call me back after 3 phone calls of the nurses calling me back and forth. She says, well, if I forgot what she wanted me to try, like tramadol or something, which I said I've tried before. It's like baby aspirin. If that doesn't help, can I wait till October? This was freaking like June, or July. That told me right there she might be smart, and that's why I was so in awe. She knew what FMS was and all this stuff, but that was just real ignorant of her to say, can you wait till October? Would she have wanted her child to wait till October if he was in that kind of pain? It just confirmed to me that it doesn't matter how smart people are and what they've heard of. We still get treated like utter crap. Just total bullshit. Snoop Dogg and his wife and daughter were on The View, and it's lupus. Oh my God. And she said, lupus and FMS, damn, they're the same thing, except, you're not going to die with FM. Everything else is pretty much the same. They never mentioned it once, And then when Montel was on Oprah one year talking about his MS, he talked about the pain. But it was just so sad he mentioned FMS one time. People with MS, fibromyalgia, and other such illnesses suffer this, that they never said anything else about it. And it seemed like more like he was just trying to sell something than educate the public. So anyway, this was the point to this group. So I hope that with these letters that, we can get it going. People see the letters. And then, my goal is that they actually see, no, Lyrica is not a miracle pill. It might be for some. It sure in the hell ain't for me and a lot of others. And then with our little neat symbol, or like the stick man that somebody else came up with, that would be really cool. You make the little stick man, and I forgot what she said. But that's something anybody can do. Anybody can draw a stick dude and then put, like, FMS, humane, or whatever it is that we're going to do. So when we mail out our letters, and all that kind of stuff, people will think about it twice. We just won't be, oh, she has fibromyalgia, screw him, It'll be just the same compassion. Doctors will care enough. The same as if we had lupus, and then you realize how many people are misdiagnosed that have lupus and actually are told they have fibromyalgia until something happens. Anyway, okay, this got really long because I got really pissed. So I hope you listen to it, and I hope it makes sense. Okay, comment.